Neil Darrow Strauss, also known by the pen names Style and Chris Powles, is an American author, journalist and ghostwriter, with both American and Kittitian citizenship. He is best known for his best-selling book The Game, Penetrating the Secret Society of Pickup Artists, where he describes his experiences in the seduction community in an effort to become a pickup artist. He is a contributing editor at Rolling Stone and also writes regularly for the New York Times. Education and initial career. After graduating from high school at the Latin School of Chicago in 1987, Strauss attended Vassar College, then transferred to and subsequently graduated from Columbia University in 1991. While in school he began his career writing for Ear, an avant-garde magazine, and editing his first book, Radiotext, an anthology of radio-related writings for the postmodern publisher Semiotext, He moved on to The Village Voice, where he did everything from copy editing to fact-checking before becoming a regular reporter and critic. He was invited by John Parles to become a music critic at the New York Times, where he wrote the Pop Life column and front-page stories on Walmart unregistered trademark SCD editing policies, music censorship, radio payola, and the lost wax figures of country music stars. He was then invited by Jan Wenner to become a contributing editor at Rolling Stone, where he wrote cover stories on Kurt Cobain, Madonna, Tom Cruise, Orlando Bloom, the Wu-Tang Clan, Gwen Stefani, Stephen Colbert, and Marilyn Manson. He won the ASCAP Deems Taylor Award for his coverage of Kurt Cobain's suicide for Rolling Stone and his profile of Eric Clapton in the New York Times Arts and Leisure section. Strauss also contributed to Esquire, Maxim, Spin, Entertainment Weekly, Details, and The Source, in addition to writing liner notes for albums by Nirvana and others. He has also appeared in Beck's music video Sex Laws, which also featured Jack Black, and he made a brief appearance as a cancer patient in Episode 4, Season 6 of Curb Your Enthusiasm. The Game and the Seduction Community. After leaving the New York Times to ghostwrite Jenna Jameson's memoirs, Strauss joined a subculture of pickup artists known as the seduction community, creating the persona of Style in 2001 and pseudonym of Chris Powles, eventually publishing an article in the New York Times about his experiences in 2004. In 2005, he published The Game, Penetrating the Secret Society of Pickup Artists, a book about his transformation into Style, a pickup artist under the tutelage of Mystery. In addition to documenting his experiences with pickup artists like Mystery, Steve P., Rasputin, Ross Jeffries, and numerous others, it also describes his seductive interactions with celebrities including Britney Spears, Tom Cruise, and Courtney Love. The book made a month-long appearance in the New York Times bestsellers list in September-October 2005, and reached the #1 position on Amazon.com immediately after its release in the United States. Strauss appeared on various TV shows, including The View and ABC Primetime, and he participated in many book signings. It was optioned to be made into a film by Spyglass Entertainment, with Chris Weitz adapting and producing. Alexandra Jacobs noted there was an awkward switch between misogynistic comments and feeble self-awareness, and also wrote, "But he does come to perceive one curious thing about the PUAs, they seem far more interested in spending time with fellow PUAs, amassing, refining and discussing the game, than actually getting to know women. Call them SLBs." After publishing the book, Strauss temporarily retired as a pickup artist and settled with a longtime girlfriend Lisa Leveridge, who played guitar in Courtney Love's all-female band The Chelsea. An article in the Sunday Mirror suggested that Leveridge broke up with Strauss in February 2006 to date Robbie Williams. Strauss denied the Williams rumor, but confirmed his breakup with Leveridge on his mailing list a few months later. His follow-up book, a controversial graphic novel How to Make Money Like a Porn Star, came out in 2006 on September 26. By 2006 Neil Strauss also came out with Shoot, a short film about becoming a rock star that he co-wrote, directed and performed in. That same year, in collaboration with Dave Navarro and Entourage writer Cliff Dorfman, he created a one-hour TV drama The Product for FX. In 2007, he released a follow-up to The Game, Rules of the Game, a 2-book boxed set. Strauss has continued to be involved with pickup artistry through his dating coaching company Style Life Academy, founded in 2007. Most of the coaching is done by employed coaches, rather than Strauss himself, though he does make appearances at yearly conferences and in some video products sold by the company. In 2012, Strauss released a board game party game as a follow-up to the game and rules of the game called Who's Got Game? The Game with Benefits. On August 31, 2013, Strauss married the model Ingrid DeLoe, whom he met in 2010. Before the wedding, he held a funeral-themed bachelor's party, laying to rest his style persona. Emergency and subsequent writing. On March 4, 2009, The New York Times wrote that Strauss had started his own publishing company, Igniter, as an imprint of HarperCollins. Igniter's first title was The Man Behind the Nose, published in 2010. It was followed by Satan is Real, The Ballad of the Louvin Brothers, published in 2012. Strauss's book, Emergency, This Book Will Save Your Life, for which he spent 3 years among survivalists, tax dodgers, billionaire businessmen, and the government itself, was hailed by Rolling Stone as an escape plan for the current world crisis. It entered the New York Times bestseller list at number 3. The rights to the movie were picked up by Columbia, with Robert Downey Jr. attached as a producer and likely star. In 2010, Strauss received the James Joyce Award from the Literary and Historical Society of University College Dublin. Neil Strauss's latest book entitled Everyone Loves You When You're Dead, Journeys into Fame and Madness was also a New York Times bestseller. Released March 15, 2011, the book is a compilation of 228 celebrity vignettes conducted throughout Strauss's career as a pop culture journalist. Bibliography, radio text, editor, with Dave Mandel, The Long Hard Road Out of Hell with Marilyn Manson ISBN 0-06-098746-4, The Dirt with Ma Paragraphed Lee Kra 1/4 ISBN 0-06-098915-7. Don't Try This at Home with Dave Navarro ISBN 0-06-039368-8 ISBN 0-06-098853-3 How to Make Love Like a Porn Star, A. Cautionary Tale with Jenna Jameson ISBN 0-06-053909-7, The Game, Penetrating the Secret Society of Pickup Artists ISBN 0-06-055473-8, How to Make Money Like a Porn Star, illustrated by Bernard Chang ISBN 0-06-088405-3, Rules of the Game ISBN 0-6-154045-5, Emergency, This Book Will Save Your Life ISBN 0-06-089877-1, Everyone Loves You When You're Dead, Journeys into Fame and Madness ISBN 0-06-154367-5, References. External links, Neil Strauss Official website, Neil Strauss on Twitter.